Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Recently I made a video talking to you guys about how to get a high kill death ratio in Black Ops 3, and today I wanted to share with you guys some tips and tricks on how you can get high score streaks in the game. I know that a lot of people tend to struggle with getting those high score streaks like the RAPs or the GI unit, and I wanted to share with you guys some tips and tricks that I use that help me to get those score streaks more often. So the first thing I want to talk about is playing it safe. Now, playing it safe and camping are two completely different things. You can run around in the enemy spawn and still play it safe. Now, what I really want to get across by saying this is to not just aimlessly run around in the spawn. I know that a lot of people, including myself, tend to do really well when just running around in the enemy spawn, just killing as many people as possible. But you have to remember that we are playing Call of Duty, and something dumb is eventually going to happen. That's just how the game works. Eventually, you're going to get killed by a random grenade. Someone's going to spawn behind you. Something dumb is going to happen to ruin your score streak. So you have to play it safe so that you try to limit yourself from encountering those really dumb situations that always tend to happen in Call of Duty games. So play it safe. I'm not saying to camp, because obviously you don't want to change up your play style, but just be smart. Use the perimeter, play outside the map, use cover more often. You are trying to get high score streaks, so you do have to be careful. The second thing I want to talk about is playing the objective. Now, this might sound really stupid when trying to get a high score streak, but keep in mind it's called a score streak now. It's not a kill streak anymore. So playing the objective does actually help. There are people that make YouTube videos where they're able to get these high score streaks without even getting a single kill, which is just absolutely unbelievable. But playing game modes like Domination and Kill Confirmed are absolutely amazing for getting these high score streaks. And I'll tell you why. Domination, first off, is really easy because what I like to do is flip spawns. I talked about this in a past video. But by flipping spawns on Domination, you can get so many free points off of flags. For example, General Domination, you cap A and B flag and you spawn trap the C flag. Well, if you keep flipping the spawns between A and C, you can keep getting a free 200 points per flag, and I like to do this a lot. Although it might make my teammates pretty angry, it does help when getting high score streaks extremely fast. For example, if I push the C flag, I kill like 2 or 3 people, I run to the back of the spawn, get them to spawn at A, and then once my entire team spawns on the home flag there, I jump on it and capture it and get a free 200 points. Very, very easy. You're able to get your score streaks extremely quick. It's only 1200 to get that VSAT if you're running the VSAT, so as soon as you get that VSAT, you're pretty much guaranteed every other streak that you have on. So make sure to be smart when playing objectives. Don't just run out to the B flag if you're playing Domination every time, because obviously that's not going to be a good idea. But by flipping the spawns, you put yourself in a situation where you don't have to encounter many enemies, especially if your entire team is going to spawn on an enemy flag. Makes it so much easier to get that free 200 points. Kill Confirmed is also an extremely good game mode to play because obviously there's tags everywhere and you can even camp. I've seen people get some of these high score streaks without killing anyone in Kill Confirmed. They just run around and confirm kills and deny kills. So be smart, run around with your teammates on big maps and use them as bait. Let them die, and then as bad as this sounds, let them die and then kill the person that killed them. And then you got 2 tags to pick up, so it's basically double the points. So make sure to play 2 of these game modes. You'll do really, really well when trying to get those high score streaks. The next thing I want to talk about is to build streaks from the streaks that you already have. Now, this might sound really obvious, but a lot of people tend to kind of just give up once they get all their streaks. For example, if I used to be the person where I would get my VSAT, or I would get my hater, I would get my RAPs in my GI unit, and I would just be like, okay, I can die now. I got all my streaks. But honestly, you're at a point now where it's more important to stay alive than it was before you got the streaks, because if you play it smart and you kind of just wait it out, your streaks can get you more streaks, especially if you're running a VSAT. VSAT or hater, RAPs, and GI unit are the 3 best score streaks to run. The reason that I don't like running a mothership, think about when you're in a game, alright? If you call in a mothership, generally what happens is the other team is like either I'm out, I'm leaving the game, or I'm shooting this down. No one wants to deal with a mothership. RAPs and a GI unit are kind of just 2 kill streaks that are like, I'll deal with it. I'll stay in the game. They're really annoying, but I'll wait it out. With a mothership, it's kind of just like, you know what? Screw that. I'm not dealing with that. I'm either shooting it down or I'm leaving the game. I'm not messing with that. So try not to run a mothership. It is more challenging to get. I just honestly don't think it's worth it. So hater, RAPs, and GI unit I think are the best way to go. The last tip that I have for you guys when it comes to score streaks is be smart with your hater before using your RAPs and your GI unit. A lot of people will get all these streaks and they'll call them all in at once so that you just wreck or you reap havoc on everyone at the same time. But what's smart is to use your hater and kill as many people as you can while you have the hater before using your RAPs and your GI unit. If you take advantage of that hater, there's a good chance that you're going to surpass your GI unit and then just grind out to get another hater really quick. You know, you obviously probably won't get it based off of your first hater, but once you get a few more kills, once that hater disappears, then wait it out, call in your wraps and your GI unit, and let them go to work. And there's a good chance that you're going to get your hater again just from your score streaks that you already have, as long as you stay alive. Now, using your wraps and your GI unit at the same time is actually a really good idea, and as a lot of you guys will notice, the enemy tends to be really uneasy and very careless when running around when there's score streaks like that in the game. You guys know when you call in wraps or a GI unit and shoot even a mothership, that, you know, players on the other team tend to be more careless because they're either trying to shoot stuff down, they're just running around aimlessly trying to avoid wraps or a GI unit, and they're not really paying attention to the game. They're not really focused on killing everyone. They're focused on trying to stay alive. So it makes it easier to get kills. So be smart when using your score streaks, guys. Don't just use them all at the same time. You'll do really, really well if you spread them out and use them. And you can honestly just keep getting score streaks over and over and over again. All it really takes is to get that first set. But anyway, guys, these are the tips that I have for getting high score streaks. If you guys have any more tips, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.